This is the Kaabo Mantis King GT. It is a dual motor scooter. It has a purported top speed of about 43 miles per hour. However, if you watch the ride, you'll see that it will, at least mine will, go faster than that. It has dual hydraulic brakes. It has RGB lighting. It has a front headlight. It folds, has a front and rear adjustable suspension, nice wide deck. It has turn signals, 140 millimeter brakes, 10-inch tires. On my model, I got the street tires, although you can get it fitted with off-road tires if you'd prefer. It uses a dual charging system. There is a newer model coming out in about a month or two. The only changes, though, are that the newer model is going to have a different display. It'll have the same controller, the same battery, the same dual 1100 watt motors, same suspension, same load, all of that. So really the only difference between the newer model coming out and the this model currently is the display. So if you can get a deal on this current model, I would highly suggest you do that. And this video is coming out in July 2024, so if you can get one now, I would suggest you do that. So the purported range is about 56 miles. And like I said, the top speed is supposed to be about 43 miles per hour. Maximum load is 265 pounds. It has an IPX5 water rating. It's supposed to be able to climb about a 30% grade. On my ride, the grass is wet. Like I said, I have the street tires. I tried to go up a grade, but just because the grass is wet, I just slid all over the place. I have no doubt that with all the torque that this makes, that it could easily do that, no problem. It has a 60 volt 30 amp controller and 60 volt 24 amp hour Samsung 1440 watt hour battery. So the power switch is on the front of that little So to turn it on, there's a little button at the very front of the panel, and to go into the menu, you have to hit the power button and then hold the plus button while the display is powering on, and then you can go into the advanced menu. The scooter lighting includes a headlight, turn signals, RGB lighting on the sides, and flashing brake lights. It's more easily seen in the early morning first ride. So to go into the menu, you have to hit the power button and then hold on the display button as the bike is powering up, and then you can go into the advanced menu, and that's where you can change the clock and that sort of thing. And the power button is at the front of the little controls, and it's a small button. You also have your plus, minus. You can enter your advanced settings on the display. It's a little difficult to see in the video just because of reflection. It's a pretty bright day. Now, this scooter weighs 74 pounds, and it's fairly large. You could put it in an SUV, but I think you're going to be hard pressed to really put this scooter in a larger vehicle or in a smaller vehicle. I think you're going to be hard pressed to put this in a smaller vehicle like a car, but it's fine for an SUV. Has a nice wide deck. It's comfortable. The suspension absorbs bumps pretty well. If you hit a hole, it's a scooter. It's not going to end well. So you're going to want to avoid potholes.
Alright, so now that I'm away from traffic, riding the Mantis King GT. So the GT has dual 1100 watt motors, 60 volt 24 amp hour battery, 140 millimeter brakes, which is good because I don't trust this car. Nice of him to wave me on. That road's kind of hard to get out on in the morning. So the brakes are motorcycle style. So the right brake is the front and the left brake is the rear. Had to get away before that Jeep. Dual suspension. Right now I am just riding rear motor only, going about 30. Brakes are really good. Has 140 millimeter hydraulic brakes. You can just one finger the brakes and they'll grab. The accelerator is pretty linear. It's a thumb throttle on the right side. Has electronic ABS. So on the trail, I'm just keeping it in single motor because it's just really too fast for dual motor. Now it has a kickstart feature, so you have to kick it to get started. I do believe you can turn that off, but kind of like it. Suspension is good. You can really feel it absorbing. It's adjustable front and rear. Comes with the option of both on-road tires and off-road. I went with the on-road tires because I don't really plan on off-roading it. Very good build quality, sturdy. There is a newer model coming out in a couple of months, but same engine, or I should say same motors, same controller, same batteries. The only difference is it's going to have an upgraded display, but really I don't mind this display. Kaabo does make faster bikes, but I went with this particular bike only because I wasn't looking for the quickest bike. I was looking for a bike that had a good top end, a good range, but was just a good overall bike. Price, the performance mix, and I think that's what this is. So let's just see what it can do. I'm going to switch it from single motor. I'm going to turn off the lights. Switch it into dual motor. All right. So I'm going to see how quickly I can get it to accelerate. So I'm on dual motor. Go up to 30. Here we go. Little wheelie. Yeah, that was 40, no time at all. So you put it into dual motor, you're just gone. I mean, this is by far the quickest accelerating vehicle I've got. I think this is faster than my RDX A-Spec by far accelerating. All right, well, it was faster than my drone, which ended up on the other side of the fence, so I had to go fence climbing. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it in dual motor mode, but I'm going to go down to level 4 and see what the miles per hour is with that. So level 4, dual motor level 4 is about 30 miles per hour, which is basically the same as rear motor level 5 top end, maybe a little less. The difference is so level 4 dual motor tops out about the same top speed as level 5 and rear motor, but the main difference is that it see how it tackles this little hill up here. The main difference, so I did not get the off-road tires, and it shows. It just slides. Alright, does not do grass. So it can easily tackle the hill, but the on-road tires just slip and slide all over the place, especially because the grass is wet. So just the tires. If I'd have gotten the off-road tires, I think they probably could have done it, even with the wet grass. But these on-road tires have no, they're not made for it, which is fine. That's kind of as expected. have to remember that area. There's always homeless people there. I'm always afraid that one of these days I'm going to accidentally hit somebody. That would not end well for either of us. All right, 46. 46 miles per hour. So 46 miles per hour was my maximum speed. Not too shabby. So it has a 60 volt, 24 amp hour battery. Obviously, it's not a bike, so there's no pedal assist, and there's no pedaling. So it's all throttled all the time. And I've gone, so this is a 13 mile-ish loop, a little, maybe not quite 13 and a half miles. I've gone, I don't know, probably 8 or 9 miles I've got 83% battery left. So battery range is impressive. At one point when I was testing the top speed, I heard somebody say something along the line of, "Wow," who was behind me in a car. So when I was reading some of the comments before I actually got the scooter, I had noticed that someone had said that they only rode it in single motor. They never put it in dual motor mode because it just scared them. And I can kind of see that. Although I think I would probably just get some, like, maybe protective outerwear, everyday rider or something. You know, maybe not quite motorcycle gear, but something along that line. Elbow pads, shoulder pads. Because honestly, I should be wearing that right now. Alright, so some final thoughts on the Mantis GT. It is quick. Advertised top speed was 43 miles per hour. I got it 46 miles per hour, which is actually, from the first time I rode it, that's kind of what I expected. I did not want to go that fast on the trail. I wanted to get it out on a long straight road before I tried to do a top speed run, which is what I did. And I gotta say, it was impressive. The range, it's saying right now that I have 73% battery left. I've gone probably about 11 and 12 miles so far. So the advertised range, I think, is about 50 miles. So yeah, I mean, I think you could easily go 30 miles at 25, 30 miles per hour without any problem. So again, not bad. There is a newer, well, I should say, there is an update coming out here soon. Same motor, same controller, same battery. Only difference between the newer motor, or the newer model, and this one is an updated display. So I would probably just try to get this one at a discount.